I love the fact that SFU with Dance House is doing these round tables because it starts a conversation about Vancouver culture. In this case, it's specific to dance, but you can apply it to any parts of life. And it's so interesting to see how we all connected, but at the same time, deep inside, we are isolated.
But there is still that aspect of you within a group, and that group doesn't have a great deal to do with a lot of the other groups.
My own feeling is that in our art scene, we're seeing collaboration like we've never seen it before. Like I'm seeing cultures show up in contemporary dance that I've never seen on stages in this city before. So there is this positive, exciting level to it, but I think it's clear from tonight we have a long way to go.
Often we have a lot of codified movements, and that's when I training, I really think about, okay, if my movements are right or wrong, and that's within my training. But through like discovery, through choreography, through my creativity, and through in Vancouver for dancing with different choreographers, now I really freed myself. I'm start to breaking down all this barrier just to think movement, just movement. And I can use my any movements to express my artistic intent.
Actually, their work is very moving that they're doing now too, both Chengxin's and Rosario's. It's very personal. And if you think about it, in a way, those are two very rigid art forms too. Like what he was learning in Beijing was very rigid, and he was living, in a residential school to do it. And same with Rosario. It's a very, she has to learn all that technique first, but then to let go of that and release yourself, and then draw from it in a new way. It's very exciting to see on stage, and I'm seeing more of that kind of thing on stage. Like I'm thinking of people like Alvin Erasca Tolentino, or so you're seeing the South Asian influences on stage, but in new ways.
Contemporary Nomads asks, why do we move? Where do we move to? What's the journey like? What happens when you get there? What happens if you never get there? What happens when you get there and you want to go back?